Hi, this is Ann. For those of you who are watching and don't know who we are, we're on day. Let's see. This is
25th.
day. Yesterday was Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday was Christmas. So we're on day 25 of our RV adventure. We are in Tomball, so Tomball, Tomball, Texas, which is a northwest suburb of Houston. We actually just got into Texas a couple of days ago. We're staying at a totally free park. It's called Spring Creek, just Spring Creek Park, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Spring Creek Park in Tomball. It's a fantastic park. It's got full hookups for RVs. So water, electric, sewer, hot showers. Just a great, it's got walking paths down this way, like a creek that it's named after Spring Creek, I guess. Pavilions that you can reserve. Just a great park, really clean, really well manicured. And you can stay, I think, for up to 7 days, but you do need 8 spots for RVs, and it seems like it does fill up pretty quickly. Like, so there's a phone number for you to reserve spaces, and it says it's max 7 days. So Spring Creek Park in Tomball, Texas. If you look it up online, there should be a phone number. You can call and make reservations. But probably, you know, so we've been living in our RV now for 25 days. It's probably the best park we've been to. By far the best free park that we've been to. This is better than most of them that we've paid. So like our first night in Texas, we stayed at Sea Rim State Park, which is just south of Port Arthur. So southeast of Houston. That place we paid, I think it was $18 a night plus $6 to get into the park, so $24. And it was pretty horrible. I mean, we were right on the ocean, but it was really bad. Just kind of dumpy, and I mean it was small anyway. But the mosquitoes, that was 4 days ago, and or 3 days ago, and we're still like getting all the mosquitoes out of the camper. And it was worse than when we were in the swamps of Louisiana. The mosquitoes were. I guess we haven't done that many videos since Mississippi. So we were in Louisiana. So we stayed for a few weeks in Mississippi, and then we were in Louisiana for about 4 days. We didn't really do any filming. You know, we're kind of out on this RV adventure, I guess you'd say. And so when we go into cities or we go into certain areas or go hiking, you know, we're not doing a lot of filming just because we're there for the experience. So we don't do a lot of filming while we're doing certain activities. And the other part of it is Louisiana, we were only there a few days. We didn't really, now New Orleans was phenomenal. We were actually, we stayed in Mississippi and went into New Orleans for a day. That was great area. And there are 4 campsites near New Orleans. There's like 2 north of Lake Pontchartrain and 2 south. They're supposed to be really good. But we stayed, I don't know if the audio might be bad with the wind. Hang on just a second. So it's like December 26th, and we're in Houston, and it's like 72, cloudy, but it's like 72 degrees, and right now it's snowing in El Paso. But anyway, it's really windy today. Hopefully the audio comes in. But anyway, we went into New Orleans while we were staying in Mississippi, and then we actually moved into Louisiana. But just the roads were bad, the parks were bad. I mean, not bad, they were less than mediocre, I guess I'd say. They were all kind of run down and dumpy, and maybe weather's played a part of that, like the hurricanes, they just haven't recovered since. But, you know, we stayed in the Atchafalaya River Basin kind of for a few days, but we drove all over the southern half. So Lafayette, Baton Rouge. The only, I would say the best place we stayed was actually a rest stop on I-10 as you cross over like the Atchafalaya River and get close to Lafayette. But there was like a visitor center. There's basically a rest stop. That was the best place we stayed the whole time we were in Louisiana. I don't know. It wasn't for us. So we moved on to Texas, and this has already been so this is our 3rd day, I guess, in Texas. It's already been great. But so again, Spring Creek Park in Tomball, Texas. Tomball, Texas, which is northwest of Houston. So you can drive right into Houston. All kinds of activities there. And it's just to the north you have Sam Houston National Forest. So great spot right between those two, where you can do your hiking in the forest and also go into town if you want to. That's all I got. That's the update for now. Again, Louisiana, we didn't film anything just because it wasn't for us. But spent a lot of time in the swamp, which is what we wanted to do. Great, but the roads, campsites, it wasn't for us. But anyway.
Yeah, and this park, they open at 6 and close
6 a.m.
at
Yeah.
10.
They close at 10, so that's
totally
one thing.
Like,
if you're camping here, if you're in here with your RV, you're camping here, I mean, they shut the gates, and that's it. They said very clearly, the ranger here said very clearly, like, the only way to get out is to call the local police, and they have I guess they have a key at the precinct or whatever. He was like, basically, you've got it, and it's only for emergency. So from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. you're locked in. But it seems like this place just seems, it's really clean, and we felt like really safe leaving our vehicles here. So I imagine shutting down at the end of the night, that's probably part of that. So a lot of people out riding motorcycles, even though it's December. Anyway, great spot. We'll see you. We're going to be here for about a week. Maybe we'll shoot some more video. Then we're going to head down to the coast, maybe Corpus Christi, and we'll see you on down the road.
Alright.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
I'm Ty. Ann's behind the camera. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you later.
See ya.